filter. It's a gravity filter, uses the same filter. I can switch it in between if I need to pump or if I can get away with gravity. Depends on where I'm at getting water and what I'm doing. If I'm filling up along the trail into my bladder or something, I'm going to, I don't want to destroy it, pump off a little bit, opposed to gravity fed. Now when I'm here, I'm also looking to make sure there's no cracks in the element itself, checking the rubber O-ring, squeeze that out a little bit. This is going to take at least 2 to 3 days to dry, so it'll be sitting on my counter. I'm going to clean the outside of the tubes, both the dirty as well as the clean. I'm going to inspect it for any cracks, dry rot. This will hang here for at least today and dry out. And do the same thing with the clean. And then we'll inspect the housing itself for any cracks. The handle moves freely, so I shouldn't need to lubricate it. It's not cracked, does not appear it's going to crack anytime soon. And we'll set that off here to dry as well. The main thing I can stress to you is take the time to clean and inspect your equipment. Inspect your equipment prior to leaving, inspect it afterwards. Went ahead, move the camera over here to the rest of my kitchen stuff here. Get the zoom to work here. Okay, went ahead and cleaned everything else here. My silverware, my pot, my titanium cup. You pay a lot of money for this stuff, especially this cup here. You got to take care of it. Cleaned my extra water reservoir there. Even took the time to wipe off my Tatan stove, make sure there's no cracks. Anything that would give me a chance of giving me a catastrophic failure and not having a way of heating my food, guys. You gotta look at your MSR pocket rockets, your shaker jet stoves, whatever stove you're using out there, your penny stove. Take the time to inspect it before and after so it doesn't fail. Ron was telling me a story. He tried to do a penny stove at one time, fueled it up, lit it, and the thing blew up in the air. Don't know why I wasn't there to see what he did wrong, but that shouldn't happen if you take the time ahead of time and afterwards to inspect your equipment. So this looks good. I even took the time to clean my green scrub pad here. You know, it's going to carry bacteria from the field as well. So now I'm going to go ahead and wash my my trail clothing, the bandanas that I use to dry myself, as well as my equipment. And then right downstairs I have my sleeping bag and the one I let Ron use hanging, as well as my rain jacket and my down coat drying. So, alright guys, we'll get back to you after a bit. Alright, the mess you see down here is just my sleeping bag being hung from up top. The one that Ron had used, my Big Agnes, my footprint for my tent that I used for a tarp. Over here is my raincoat and my down coat that letting air out and dry any moisture that may have just been absorbed from being in the shelter and in the pack. I had my pack cover over my pack. I had my trash bag, trash compactor bag inside, holding all my clothing, anything that could get wet and cause me grief in that. So behind me is my washer. I'm not going to show you that. I'm going to go ahead and get my clothes all in the wash going. Put all my food that I didn't use, which was only 2 things, 2 dehydrated meals, and put them back in the freezer so they're ready for the next trip. We'll get upstairs, show you a couple more things, do a brief summary, and that'll be it. Alright guys, I don't know how well you're going to see this. I just got done uploading my video, excuse me, my GPS coordinates onto MapSource. I just thought I'd show you the rundown of how our trip went. We did 32 miles of the I'll give you the exact amount here of the 70 mile. It's actual trail, Laurel Highlands Trail. We started off here at, of course, the Jeep at my trailhead. Stopped at the Ohio Powell shelter. Worked at up to the shelter at 653, and finally I lost Ron's. Huh. Okay. We'll have to do something real quick here. We're gonna correct something. Receive. Okay. Ah, there's Ronnie. Okay. Sorry for the inconvenience there, guys. I'm new to doing this portion, so try to zoom this in a little bit better. All right. Back to the wave tracks here then. Day 1. Ohio Powell shelter. Day 2. It's not going to show me. Okay, be that way. Aha, there we are. We did 12 miles, a little over 12 miles that day. I'll see if I can figure out the properties here. Total length 12.8. Averaged 1.3 miles per hour. Let's see. Can we... Like I said, I've never played with this online like this, so I'm not going... Well, maybe we can show the profile here. That was the profile for that day. You can see how high of a gain. We went from 1250 roughly all the way up to 2750. And then we dropped back down, and we ended up going up quite a bit there towards the end of the day. So that was a pretty good climb that day. So, and then finally, see if we can get day 3 to pop up here. Alright. Try this again. Tracks. Okay. Yes. Yes to all. Alright. And there's to Ron. Was there. This up here, we'll go ahead and delete that. That is the actual trail itself in entirety. So, show on map. Okay, don't be there. Well, regardless, we did another 12 miles up to here, so. And I'm probably not going to be able to show the track. So I apologize for that part, guys. But that was that. Alright. I'll be back with just a moment.